And here we go. Another train station. Alright, lovely, very interesting. The Hubble Space Telescope, really? Did it crash? Well, apparently it did. You ready for a nice explosion? Ooh, yeah, I love those. Man alive, that is absolutely amazing. Oh, try not to die. Oh, jeez Louise. Detonate. Get out of the way. Oh, Jesus. Well, we do have a hole. I'm gonna get another curious item. Ooh, very nice. Explosive powder. And there we go. We have our first geometric triptych. Alright. Core of Calidor. Get activated. And there we go. Ooh, look at that. Ignite. Oh, look at that. Oh, lovely. Hey, what's up my fellow Astroneers? It's Naples and welcome back to Astroneer. So, here we are on Calidor. Look at that in the background. Isn't that pretty? But yeah, here we are on Calidor and I have been pretty busy. As you can see, we have got quite the farm growing. Finally, over here to the left we have the plants growing that our oxygen body loves, which is the spiny cactus seed. So very good. Luckily they are harmless once you have well, planted them yourself. And over here all the other plants that our pets like. Also, I've been busy over here with the machinery. I've got some storage over here. As you can see, we already have some Astronium. That's because I have went down to the core, and well, if you are in dire need of Astronium, holy hell, go to the core of Calidor, because geez Louise, there is so much. I will show you later once we get there. So yeah, as you can see, we have some Astronium, we got some other stuff over here, some more exo chips, because those exo crates are also plentiful on this planet, so that is pretty good. What this is, I have no idea. An obelisk. I found that deep in the caves. I decided to pick one up and take it with me. Why not? Maybe we have to do something with it. I don't know. We're gonna find out soon, because we have quite a few missions to do on this planet. And other than that, I don't think I've built anything else. Do I? Oh, for a second there I thought I have two of the same buildings, but no. I already had this one, the condenser, because yeah. Oh no. I built this because we needed the sulfur. And I've also built the chemistry lab so that we can build the explosive powder and we can make dynamite. That's right. For dynamite you need one explosive powder, and for the explosive powder you need sulfur and 2 carbon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, sulfur, and as you can see over here in the top, 2 carbon, and that will make 1 explosive powder. And guess what is needed to activate the core on Calidor? That's right, explosive powder. How do I know that? Well, like I said, I already been down to the core, so there we go. Very nice. I wanted to do some planning ahead of recording so that we have something to do, so we can get started immediately. First things first, I have one of those scanners on me, the probe scanner. We're gonna be using that. There is one other thing that I want to do. Okay, we are not that far ahead because the second light is already blinking. Which direction did I want to go? I think it was this way. Yeah, over there in the distance. There's a big building, and I think one of those chips is on there that we need for a different schematic or something. There's a small solar panel over here to the left, but that's not really interesting. Over here. Look at that. Very nice. So we need... I think we only need one more, if I'm not mistaken. Or did we get them all? Let's see. Let's double check. Oh no, that wasn't it. Additional schematic. So we have a new schematic and additional schematic. Okay. Oh, bloody hell. We gotta go back to all the other planets again. Jeez Louise. Model B and Model A. Interesting. So, Model A in Calidor Fissures. This one was in Calidor Valleys. I don't know what the Fissures is. Maybe that's a, I don't know, an area over here. But okay, so apparently you have a Model A and a Model B. This is for Model B. So we're going to be sticking that on the spaceship. There we go. And what have I done? Well, as you can see, there's also something else in here. An artifact. I also found that deep inside the caves. Research item that we can... well, it's compatible with the research chamber, so that's good. The artifact doesn't give that much bytes, by the way. I think only 1,000. And this one, this is a bowl, as you may have noticed. And I don't know what it does. You can act or examine it, and then it changes and it teleports. Ooh, interesting. And then it's, I don't know, a different shape or something. I'm not really sure what it does. So, yeah, it's here to stay. You can't research it, so I'm not really sure what we're gonna be doing with that. Anyway, V. We gotta go in that direction. Let's do that. Alright, we're getting close. Oh! We're already here. Look at that. Oh! Put away the hoverboard. Man, that probe scanner is loud. Turn that off. Jesus Christ. Here it is. Unclassified probe. Where do we stick the probe scanner? I don't know. It doesn't show. Is it on the ground? That could be it. Oh, did I see it? I did. Let's move to the other side. Stick the probe scanner on. Whoops. Here we go. The Hubble Space Telescope. Really? Did it crash? Well, apparently it did. Very nice, very interesting. It is cool. Yeah, it doesn't give you anything, but it's still very interesting to find all these known space well, missions or thingies that we have in real life. So that is interesting. Anyway, that's that. Let's go back to base. We got to do the next mission. I don't need organic. Yeah, sure. Let's go back to base and see what the next mission is. Alright, so I think I'm gonna be doing the curious item, or the curious item that we got. We got it a while ago, but yeah, we have to place it on Calidor, and I had no other reason to go to Calidor yet. So this thing, curious item, well, we already know what it is. That is going to be a train station. Yeah, sometimes I may stop talking or make a weird noise suddenly because I don't know, I got a little bit of a, well, it's not really a cold, but I don't know, my throat is bugging me a little bit, so I sometimes have to cough. And here we go. Another train station. Alright, lovely, very interesting. So, sorry, that's what I mean by my sudden urge to cough. What is next? My guess is the train station needs 2 solar panels, since the sun is very high over here. Anyway, a QT RTG, sure. What is next? Sunrise, install medium, yeah, 2 of them, gotcha, and exo chips, alrighty. That can be done. QT RTG. That's going to be placed right here in between. There we go. That way we can provide some lovely power to the train station. It's hooked onto the main grid. As you can see, we have 6 solar panels and 2 wind turbines. Just in case when the sun goes down and the wind picks up, we still have some power going to the base. Alright, we're back. I had a sudden urge again to cough my my fucking lungs out. Okay, medium solar panel, copper and glass. So luckily on this planet there is the stuff to make copper, malachite I said. And what did I say? Glass. There we go. Luckily we have everything. That's why it's good to be a hoarder sometimes. Make sure that you grab all the goodies that you can. 2 extra chips. And another solar panel. While that is crafting, we're gonna be feeding the extra chips in the train station. There we go. That is complete. And we have 2 solars. They're gonna go on top. There we go. Alright, another mission complete. Let's see. So, chipping in gives us some bytes. Sunrise also gives us some bytes. Manifestation. Use data log on the train depot. Let's do that. Over here. Ooh. So yeah, lots of text. I'm not going to be reading through everything, because that's going to take a hot second. So we get a rail post bundle twice, we get a junction, and we get the rail engine. Okay, that's good. Pylon. Connect rail line to site pylon on Calidor. Okay. Sure. If that is what you want me to do, then fine by me. I know this may not be the best placement of a train depot ever, but I wanted to have it close to the base so that I could hook it up to the main power. That's the only reason why I did that. There we go. Who are you? You need one of those. Yeah, you can say that it's maybe tedious to keep your pets fed, but man, the stuff they do for you, that is just, I don't know, immensely helpful. So I am definitely more than willing to do all the work to keep our pets happy. There we go. You want that one, and our little buddy on the gun is also going to be hungry. Alright, what do we have to do? We have to go to a pylon. There are pylons below ground. Turn the compass off. Give you your food. So below ground. Okay. That means that we're gonna go this way. Because I've been down in the caves over here already. As you can see, when we first got here, what are those things called? The tethers. They go down there, so... How do I do that? Yeah, we can do that. Sure. Let me just, I don't know, start making the rail post or the rail line, and hopefully we're gonna be hitting a pylon very soon. Alright, so my bad, I accidentally hooked onto this pylon and we completed the mission. So let me just run back to base real quick. As you can see, there's another extra case over here. There are quite a few of those. Oh man, this is way too steep. Alright, so let's see. Pylon, that is done. Just the facts. Transport artifacts to logistics depot Calidor 10 and find and explode an obelisk. Oh, well, that's good that we have one. Transport obelisk shards to logistics depot on Calidor. Okay. Okay. Very interesting. So that's something that we're going to be doing first. So the artifact, well, we had one over here that was scanning. That is now done. This one, research item. I don't think they bring in much, to be honest. Because it's already almost done. Obelisk. Okay, so we have one. That's good. Let's blow it up. Because we have to. Drop it over there. You can join in as well. See what we'll get. Can you stay, I don't know, a little bit stationary? Can you maybe stay... Okay, thank you very much. The mystery continues. I've discovered these obelisks are giving off a strange signal, as if they're trying to send a message. It's not in a binary form and thus undecipherable at the moment, but I'm positive I'll be able to translate the message in time. Dr. Stone. Alright. So, luckily, we have access to quite some dynamite, which is good. Research is done. So, let's stick this one on here. There we go. Hopefully we can blow them up both. I think we can. Here we go. You ready for a nice explosion? Ooh, yeah, I love those. Man alive, that is absolutely amazing. One exo chip. But there are no obelisk shards anywhere. Are you kidding? Just some debris from the exo cache. Seriously? Did it all, I don't know, blow away or something? There's some more debris. Okay. So we got nothing. Okay. That is interesting. Those obelisks are pretty deep, by the way. FYI. So we get 3 exo chips for doing that. Completing that mission. Okay, so we're gonna go hunting for artifacts and obelisks, which means that I first want to get the train on board. So we need to make some rail cards. Okay, get on over there, very nice. Look at that, we have another rail engine. Alright, interesting. Very, very cool. Anyway, I'm gonna get set up a little bit and then we're gonna go hunting for artifacts and obelisks. Alright, and as you can see, well, it's kind of hard to see, but look at this. We already have a train full of those artifacts. Man, if the camera will cooperate, I can maybe show you the entire train. Yeah, there we go. As you can see, we have 10. It was very easy. Over here is the pylon that I connected to earlier. It's only 1 level down. And over here, you can see to the left, these all hold artifacts. And same over here. So yeah, it was extremely easy to get 10. If I'm not mistaken, that is also what we need. So let's jump in the train and let's go back to the base. Let me just show you real quick. It's a very short journey. As you can see over here, we're already going up and we're outside of the cave and there's our base. So that was easy peasy lemon squeezy. And here we are. Yeah, 10. Okay, perfect. So we have 10. Very nice. I was busy over here making some clay because I wanted to make a large storage or on the train. There we go. So how many? 3 remaining. Only 2. Okay, 1 left. And here we go. We are done. Very nice. Just the facts. So yeah, going hunting for those other thingies, the obelisk, is a bit more difficult because they are deeper down inside the caves. 6 scrap. Okay, I don't really need scrap to be honest, but sure. It's fine. We're just gonna leave it over here on the ground. If it's gonna disappear, it's gonna disappear. That is fine. I found another stick of dynamite somewhere, so I'm carrying that with me. Because yeah, we do need some dynamite to blow up those artifacts, obelisks, I said. Anyway, let's make the large storage. Put that one on there, perfect. That way we can carry a little bit more on the train, which is nice. Our pets are getting hungry again, so I'm gonna finish the rail line a bit deeper. Maybe the obelisks will fit on the train. I'm not really sure if they had a snapping point, but I'm gonna find out very soon. I'm gonna feed my pets and we're gonna go deeper into the caves. Alright, small little update. I am currently in the mantle region. As you can see, gravity is a little bit, well, a little bit less. I have run out of the rail post bundles, so I have to go back to base. But unfortunately, these things don't have a snapping point, so yeah, we can't bring them back to base anyway. Okay, that one just disappeared. Oh, over here. I was about to say, it's gone. Gone with the wind, but no, it is still here. Very good. So yeah, I'm gonna blow these up right here. The one that I blew up on the surface, by the way, I did find one shard. That was down in one of those pits that I made where I dug out a lot of resin. So yeah, I did find one shard. So I'm just gonna blow this up over here. And hopefully the shards don't go flying too far. That would be nice. So let's see. Let's activate the dynamite. Oh, try not to die. Oh, jeez Louise. Okay, so... Okay, we have 3 shards. That's good. And we got some clay. That's also... noise. I thought I heard something else. Another one? A shard, maybe? Somewhere? Yeah, because the explosions are quite violent, so they do get blown away pretty far. But I don't see any other shards currently. Yeah. Oh, is there one? Yep, there's one. That's what I mean. They get blown away pretty far. There we go. That's a dangerous plant. Swing and a miss. Very nice. That's what I like to see. Over here you also have the artifact thingies, but these are a bit big for artifacts. Oh, there's another obelisk over there in the distance. But yeah, I gotta make sure that I don't get lost, because it is very easy to get lost over here. Because everything looks the same. So yeah, just in case, let's put those shards back on the train. So yeah, as you can see, we have 4 shards, so I'm guessing you're gonna get 2 per obelisk that you find. So let me just show you. I did go down over here quite far. Yeah, like I said, I've already been to the core. Oh, I think this is the area where there are quite a few obelisks. As you can see, we are just floating. Oh man, we are going rather fast. Yeah, look at this. Look at all the obelisks. There are quite a few. How many shards do we... okay, I'm pushing all the wrong buttons again. How many shards? We need 10, so we need 9 more. Okay, that's gonna mean blowing up quite a few. Let's see if we can... Oh man, look at all these pylons over here. Man, I didn't even notice. But man, you can see how many obelisks there are. There are quite a few. And since I have to cough and also sneeze, I think I'm gonna make a quick little jump cut. See if I can create a pile of these things and then blow them up all together at once, because I only have 1 stick of dynamite remaining. Alright, so I've made a little bit of a pit. As you can see, I've closed the pit. Hopefully that way the shards will stay in my little pit over here and they don't get blown all over the cave, because it is quite, as you can see, quite large over here, quite expensive. So if they get blown all over the area, I'm going to be searching for shards the entire night. And that's not what I want to do. So we got 4 down here, which means hopefully 8 shards. That means that we should have enough. Let's detonate. Get out of the way. Oh, Jesus. Well, we do have a hole. Oh, look at that. That worked like a charm. Lovely. Oh, man. Look at that. There is quite a few. Camera, can you corroborate maybe sometime today? Here we go. Okay, I can't carry all of those. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We have 11. Why is there an odd number here? We have 4 obelisks. What can I drop? I can drop the clay. I don't give a shit. So we have... I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. Okay, whatever. I'm gonna make another trip. Hopefully I can get out of here. Come on. There we go. Yeah, very nice. So, go back to the train, load up the other shards, and... well, we're gonna go back to the surface. Alright, so I didn't have to make a second trip because we have 10 on here, so we are done with this mission. Very nice, because we already had one delivered here, like I mentioned earlier, that we blew up on the surface, that obelisk. So very nice, we are finished. We should have one spare, very nice. 3 remaining. Only 2, very nice. And mission complete. Look at that, they belong in a museum. That they do. Alright, another mission logbook. We get 3 exo chips. 1, 2, 3, very nice. Logbook. Use data log on the... okay, we can do that. First, let's put away the exo chips. We've got quite a few on this planet, by the way, as you can see. And we also still have 4 on the spaceship, so very nice. Okay, use the logbook. Alright, probably another mission. Yep, traveling companion. Okay, we get 2,000 bytes. Traveling companion, what do we have to do? Oh, jeez. Okay, exo chip provided to logistics depot, Glacio or Calidor. Okay. Aluminium alloy provided to either Glacio or Calidor. Tungsten carbide and copper. So it doesn't really matter on which planet you do that. Okay, let's start with the exo chip, because that is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Put that bad boy in there. Okay. What else? Aluminium alloy, tungsten carbide. I think we have wolframite on this planet. Yeah, I have tungsten over here, so tungsten, and we need carbon if I'm not mistaken. Where's the tungsten carbide? Over here. Oh, but for the aluminium alloy we may need some other gases. I don't know. Let's see. So aluminium alloy and copper. Do I still have copper or no? I've used it all. God damn it. Well, that's fine. We still have some copper on this planet. Malachite, I said. So you can have the tungsten. There we go. Let's double check. What do we need for the aluminium alloy? Aluminium alloy. Aluminium and copper. Okay, so that's very easy. Okay, very nice. Let me go hunting for some copper real quick. That should be, if my memory serves me right, over here in this direction. Because yeah, as I mentioned before, I have been around the planet a little bit in between episodes. So over here there should be... Oh no, that is not... That's wolframite, that's for tungsten. Shit! Okay, let me go hunting for the malachite. Alright, malachite has been found, copper has been made, aluminium alloy coming up. So, we have one more copper in our backpack, so we should be able to complete this mission right now. Come on! Ding! Aluminium alloy, very nice. So, let's stick that in here. Copper. And aluminium alloy. Very nice. Traveling companion complete. So, what's that gonna give us? Coal. Okay, not really sure what coal is, but sure. Discovery train. Use data log. Okay. Computer operated logistics engine, personal transport, and still with a friendly demeanor. Use to create the fastest trains. Ah, okay, so that's a better train engine, probably. So, I'm gonna use this one again. There we go. Now we're gonna run back to this thing over here. I'm gonna get another curious item. Ooh, very nice. Place and activate on Silva. Okay, so that is our home planet. Very nice. Does that mean that we are already done on Calidor? Well, no, we still have to find this one. Calidor fissures. I'm not really sure what the fissures are yet. I haven't found that yet. Okay, so this one, ooh, that is annoying. There we go. That one can go to Silva. Coal. I think I'm gonna grab you and I will use you on Silva. On our home planet. Let's have the better train on our home planet. Okay, that means that we are done over here on this planet. Well, we do have to activate the core. So that means bringing 2 of the explosive powder. And other than that... yeah, I think we are done on Calidor. Well, like I said, we do have to grab the other thing. I'm just making sure... okay, I don't have the sulfur. There we go. I wanted to bring some sulfur home to Silva if we go there. Anyway, I gotta find out what the fissures are. But first, I'm gonna go down to the core. Maybe I will do that live on camera. Then you can see that it's not really that far. It did take me quite some time, by the way, because digging down here is taking a little bit of time, especially if you're like me. You get distracted easily by stuff and things. Oh, god damn it, I'm stuck. And by stuff and things, I mean stuff like this, the actual cases and research items. Yeah, as soon as I hit a new level, then I do tend to look around a little bit, because I am curious, especially in a cave like this on Calidor. It is very interesting, this cave. It is very nice. It is big, expensive, and it does have a lot of goodies. So here we go. We're gonna go down. I'm not gonna keep looking around right now. We're just gonna go down all the way to the core. So we are now in the mantle. We have been here before. This is where we got the obelisks, all the obelisk shards. As you can see, this was quite a long journey down. We are floating. And over here we're going to go down even further. Can I use the hoverboard? Yes, I can. Yeah, as you can see over here, here already starts the Astronium. And it's just going to get more and more, as you can see. There's quite a bit of it over here. Quite a lot of Astronium. Over here, more Astronium. Yeah, if you're in dire need of Astronium, just go to the core of Calidor. Look at this. Down there, even more. Over here, quite a lot. And I think there was even more over here somewhere in the distance. So yeah, if you're gonna stick a extractor on here, you're gonna be set for life. But yeah, over here, more Astronium. Who would have thought? And here we are at the core of Calidor. The sliding doesn't go that fast because yeah, gravity is well, almost non-existent over here. Yeah, we even stopped sliding. Alright, I had to make a bit of a ramp over here to escape again from the core, because otherwise you couldn't get out with the weird gravity thingies over here at the core. And we're gonna take a leap of faith. Yep, we made it. Very nice. So yeah, as you can see over here, this icon, that is for explosive powder. And there we go. We have our first geometric triptych. What's it called? Yeah, triptych. I'm not sure if that's the way you pronounce it, but that's how I pronounce it. Very nice. We have another one. So let's go to the other side of the core and activate the core. Right here. Alright. Core of Calidor. Get activated. And there we go. We are done. Very nice. We have unlocked the arid suits, something else and something else. So we're gonna go to the satellite. The unidentified satellite. And here we are. Because I want to activate it over here as well. What's the icon? Something like that. Oh, this hazard icon, that's gotta be Aatrox. Over here. Ooh, look at that. We have 4 rings. going in a circle. So that means that we have activated 4 planets. Very nice. Is that correct? Multi-core. Yeah, 4 out of 7. Very nice, very nice. Which means that we only have to do Aatrox. Novus, I guess. And... I don't know, one more. Did we do Vasania? I think we did. Okay. Now we have to find Calidor. This is... Glacio. Oh man, alive. I'm guessing this is Silva and the Solo. Okay, here goes nothing. Yeah, traveling to Calidor. Very nice. Alright, so here we are at the core. Very nice. And now we're gonna travel to this one. I've only activated one surface gateway chamber, the one that was closest to our base. And here we are. Very nice. Where's my base? Right there. Very close by. Alright. It has taken me, well, quite a long time, but I think we have found it. According to the compass, as you can see, region is fissures. And I also had to use my my pet. As you can see on the compass, he's working from the home base, so he's also pointing stuff and things out for me. So you gotta look out for those green icons from your pet. And here we go. Data circuit model A. Very nice. So yeah, I've been around the planet more than once, but we have found it. You gotta go in the right direction and then you will find it. Look at this. And this is an extra large resource canister. So yeah, we can take it with us, but... Yeah, we can take it with us, but yeah, we don't have the space for something this humongous. I mean, jeez Louise. What do you have inside? Holding... Where's the pound? What the hell is that? Where's the output? Over here. Looks like Kronos left some instructions. Do not turn it off and back on again. Ah, nuts. Good one, Frankie. Okay. Interesting. So we have some resipound. There's a mix from resin and compound. Okay. Very interesting. So yeah, it's also extremely dangerous, by the way. Just surfing around Calidor, as you can see, there are some very, very, very deep caverns here and there. And if you're not careful, you're gonna fall down into the abyss. So even if you have your pet on your shoulder that doesn't avoid getting damaged, yeah, you're still in a bit of a pickle because you are down in the depths of the caves. And then you gotta find your way out. So that is pretty dangerous. Or that could take a very long time. As you may hear in the background, my dryer is beeping, so I gotta turn that off. So I'm gonna go back to base and I'll see you again in just a minute. Alright, so we're back at base. Okay, so it really depends in which direction you're going. I came from, I don't know, somewhere heading south. Maybe south, what's that? Southwest a little bit. It literally only took me, I don't know, maybe 10-20 seconds to get back to base. So yeah, first time I went searching, I think I went in that direction. So I went in that direction and I came back over there. So yeah, I went around the planet once and after that I went in that direction. So yeah, if you're playing along at home and you're set up on the same location as I am, go south, southeast. And make sure that pad is activated. That's way easier to find it. Anyway, I also found one of those again. I already used it. Ooh, look at that. Lovely. Still have no idea what those things do. Yeah, I have no idea. And I also found some fireworks. Ignite. Oh, look at that. Oh, lovely. Very nice. A bit difficult to see because yeah, the camera is not really on your side. Then you as your person are kind of in the way, but very nice. Looking at some fireworks. But we are done on Calidor. So we now have to go back to Silva. We also still have to go to Atrox, because there is a pet over there that we have to grab, and also this one, the first schematic, model A, Atrox Equator. I have no idea what that is. It's for the, we get an extra chip and an extra large resource canister. Okay, interesting. So yeah, that's something that we have to do on Atrox as well, and we also have to place a landing pad on Atrox, and yeah, that's about it. We still also have to grab some gases from Atrox as well. Oh, we also have to go to Novus for the vintage probe. Alright, got you. So, yeah, still some things to do on Atrox, but I'm not sure yet if we're going to be doing that next episode. First things first, we're going to be activating the curious item. Where is it? Over there. This one. Or the unusual device. Cannot activate until... Oh, okay, well, we have already done that. But yeah, we have to do that on our home planet, Silva. But that's something that we're going to be doing in the next episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget, guys, hit that like button. I want to see more. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Until the next one, guys. Bye-bye.